Hello, everyone. Actually, you know what? This is not very fitting for Fantasy Life. Can we get like a different theme? No, that's not how it works. So we're gonna be playing Fantasy Life, and you know how I'm like really bad at starting games? I am going to, I said, let's just do one video. I have to go to bed after this anyway, so, uh, anyway, let's do one video to start the game and see what the game's about, and maybe I get really into it. I hope the volume's good. Anyway, I mentioned it in a Deep Rock video, but I'm playing Fantasy Life because... Wait, this game had add-on content? Did I get it? Oh, fuck. Whoops, can't say that. Oh well. But the new Fantasy Life's coming out in like a month, and it turns out I bought the original Fantasy Life, and as it turns out, this is the only one. I thought Fantasy Life was like a big old series. No, as it turns out, that's not the case. It's just this one, so I'm like, well, why not play it? In case the other one, like messes with this one, as in like is just objectively better. It's really quiet, I think. Yeah, my microphone situation is gonna be a little weird because this is on the 3DS. We have the literal 3DS in front of me right now with the capture card. I am watching on like my screen as well, but in case I have to do a lot of touching and screen looking, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much of the bottom screen is gonna be here, but I'm always more of a fan of top-down screens. I know Let's Players like to put them side to side so that you get more of the landscape, but I don't know. I don't know. Me having a 3DS capture card might help explain that. I like having the games as is. You know, all of our classes. I don't know what this one. Oh, okay, blacksmith. I thought it was the girl for a second. So from what I've seen from the new Fantasy Life, you like level up a bunch of your class. Like you can change your class, and the classes do different things, and you level up your classes and something like that. I mean, I tested the volume. Oh, I tested the volume on my main menu music. That's not really indicative of Fantasy Life now, is it? Miner. Me in the mines doing the strip mining. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Amazing. Well, you know what? It was a hard pivot, man. This is pretty involved. It's got... Oh, wait. I mean, everyone's here, so that's got to be it. I was going to say, there are quite a lot of classes. Nope, everyone is not here, man. We have the Alchemist or whatever. We have Mac. Whoa. The world of fantasy. It's so funny you can just tell it's a level 5 game from how the characters look. You know what? I don't care. I'm going to turn the volume up, okay? Can you see my mouse? You can't. Interesting. Is that a good or a bad thing? No, now you can because I'm clicked in. We kind of want to keep the mouse off screen as much as possible because I think if you're watching YouTube on your phone and YouTube just detects black bars on the side, it'll automatically crop them out, which is actually a very good YouTube thing. Thank you, YouTube, for having that good YouTube thing. All right, let's see. I had it at 20. I think 25 will be a good compromise. I think we're good. We're good. We saw it before. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I'm a Chatterbox. It lets us see intro things. I'm curious. Would you like to connect to the internet? Don't require the eShop, please. Please don't require the eShop. It doesn't exist anymore. Thanks, Nintendo. Cheapskates. 2.2 million people in Japan alone interested in the Switch. By the way, we only made like 400,000 because we didn't think it would be that much. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can't afford to keep the 3DS eShop up. Pieces of shit. They even without the Switch 2 success, they could have kept it up because the Switch 1's success was so good. So that's probably they went to go to the shop to, it's like the equivalent of going to the grocery store to find bread, and then you walk to where the grocery store was, and it's just like it's just completely flat concrete, and then like a big black rectangle in the ground where the grocery store used to be. Okay, let's actually like play the game. The whole point of this was to find out what the game's about. In order to save the game, extra data must be created on this SD card. Dude, I don't care. You know how much shit is on this SD card? It's actually kind of sad. You can only have so many games on the SD card, I think. No, I was running out of space. I downloaded a lot of 3DS games. New game. Honestly, I don't know how you can read any of this. Create your avatar. Cool. Boy. Girl. We're going girl. Choose your figure and skin color. That's very funny. I'm gonna put on the 3DS for this one. Strong, slim, average. Why is strong so short? I think I'm an average Andy. 3DS's brightness correction. Can you not be like this, please? What the fuck? Hey man, can you whatever? On my screen it's very dim now. My face shape is just very round. My literal face is just a circle. It's probably because I'm fat, but like, we got a ponytail in here. Surely we have a ponytail. It's like, you know, this is like maybe not. No. There we go. And then you gotta have the green hair. Is this, no, that's gold. You gotta have the green hair. Oh yeah. This is it. Pistachio. No, I kind of like, well, hold on. What about this green? That's too dark. Avocado's kind of a good shade. It's so weird how all the greens aren't together. Choose your facial features. My eyes. I wish there was a page number. These are good eyes. Bing! Stressed. They're surprised. Just dot eyes is really funny. Okay. What are these eyes? Pointed eyelashes. I think we gotta go with dot eyes, right? Although I kinda like those eyes. I kinda like these eyes if I'm being honest. Adjust. Oh. Yeah. I think that's fine. Higher. Okay. What could I have done that on before? We go back. We can't adjust that. I can't imagine we can adjust the head or like the gender. Though, could you imagine how ahead of its time it would be if you could? Worrisome. Do we have dot eyebrows? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. They're the best eyebrows. I know they're like, I could do chunky. I definitely want to move them lower. Closer. Bigger. I love dot eyebrows though, man. We gotta do dot eyebrows. This is just gonna be a character customization video. Now I know how Kevin feels. Sharp. My nose is kind of... It's not round, I guess, like that. it was actually messed up when I made my Street Fighter 6 character like perfectly with my face. So like when I looked at the game, it was like half like looking in the mirror. Animal. What was the one it was on? Square. Sloped. I guess I should be looking at it from this side. I kind of like this one. This one's kind of funny. Bigger. Let's go with let's go with this one. It's kind of funny. Ears? You can adjust the ears. You give yourself elf ears. Let's go lobed ears, because that's just how ears are. Choose your mouth. Ew, that does not look like puckered lips. That looks like something else. It's not failing the streamer litmus test, by the way. It literally does. Okay. Kind of like the small smile. Is my character's always gonna look like that? Gobsmacked. Giggle is fucking scary. No. That's funny. I wonder how much you can make ooey in this game. Ooh. This one is funny, man. I like this one. We can make it a little smaller. I don't know, higher and lower, I don't really think it matters. Voice! Wait. No, wait, I'm back. Back. I thought I was gonna cancel the whole thing. I kinda like funny. Eh? We gotta go funny, right? I mean, look at that face. Do I really want that tongue? Hold on. Do I really want that? I kind of like small smile. Now that kind of changes this, right? Nah, we gotta go funny. We gotta go funny. What is this keyboard, man? They had it weird back in the 3DS days. Wait. I've forgotten already how this is supposed to go. Beautiful. It will be visible in online play, guys. Choose the life you'd like to play as. You can change your life during the main game. Ring! So you can fight. Wait. Creatures of evil. Oh, it's okay. Paladin. Part of me kind of wants to just mine, maybe. These outfits are not looking great so far. Hunter. Can I turn off the hats like in Monster Hunter? Wizard, miner, woodcutter is very specific. Cook, blacksmith. You know what? Blacksmith's kind of awesome. The outfit is not. I should probably move my mic lower because I'm looking down. I like, you know, if I lived back in ye olde times, I would I'd want to be a blacksmith, I think. If I was isekai'd, I'd want to be a blacksmith, maybe. Are there any good isekai things with blacksmiths? Reveria. It is a land of peace, magic, and dreams. Sorry, and dreams. You look down on Reveria from the clouds, but now I look up to that same sky. Is this God? Just wait for it to fill out. I'm afraid to press the A button because then I'll skip it. The moon lives behind the dream-filled haze of night. Rivarians refer to the moon as Lunares. When the curtain of shadow falls, Lunares bathes all of Rivaria in pools of its shimmering silver light. Oh, okay. I was like, we got it. Fine, we gotta test it. At the break of dawn, a call will go out for a new hero. A hero who now tosses and turns in an uneasy dream. This hero will choose between the sword and the wand. This is Kingdom Hearts. Perhaps this hero will select the needle over the axe or the rod over the bow. A hero may forge legendary weapons, wield an epic blade, or brew magical potions. The choices are many. Perhaps this hero will sew or saw. Perhaps this hero will sew and saw while on a seesaw. Ah! Sorry, I thought that was kind of funny. All this grand speech weighs on me after a while. Anyway, I think I see the first light of sunrise. Let's find out if our hero is ready to awaken. I think it's time for your story to begin. Not sleeping in the bed or anything. Alright, we're chilling. Who is this? Pam. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's literally what I was thinking, I think, word for word, so. Was it scary? Whenever I have a scary dream, I'm up for weeks. It's only funny in hindsight. You finally chose a life for yourself. The timing of this is kind of perfect. Because I also just chose a life for myself. AKA, I got a job recently. I mean, I've had pet sitting, but I don't know, it doesn't feel like a real job. Not that it isn't, but you know, whatever. Have you checked the mailbox? I don't think you got your letter from the king yet. Don't think? Or do think, and I read it wrong. Haha, I love reading. Just kind of goes with the life of being a landlady. You chose the wrong life, lady. But she's a nice landlady. This is a world of fiction. Alright, so we have a map. The bottom is the map. You press menu. Alright, guys. How much of the game do you think... Whoa, movement is weird. Whoa, it's actually kind of slippery too. Your wardrobe. But you don't need to use that right now, do you? Like, let go. No. 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 Like, she takes an extra step. It's weird. Level 5, what are you doing? Options. Edit short message. This is sad, man. That like we don't have we can't we can't use our short message. That we can't online multiplayer. Nice to meet ya. Oh, okay, you can actually change it to anything. They're probably censors, but it doesn't matter right now because, you know. Skills. We have dash. Classic level 5, putting stamina on the run. Press and hold B to switch to sneaking. Oh geez, this seems involved for a guy like me. Daggers. We have no power of creation. I don't think... Oh, you can run in the house. Hold B. And then we sneak. How about that? So is my blue bar stamp? Why is it going down like that? Oh, because I'm sneaking. Sneaking requires stamina? I guess stress or something. Status. No companion. We're gonna get companions? Spoilers? A short skirt with a long history. So we're gonna get clothing options, which is kind of awesome. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. My bliss bonuses, I don't know. Let's see what's going on. I'll figure out what to do with the screen size by the end of the video. So far, a lot of cinematic stuff. I just don't want the map to be important and then, like, you can't see it because it'll only be 10 pixels by 10 pixels. The mailbox. A letter that's vital to the progression of the story. View tutorials on the game in these letters. Ugh, reading tutorials. The game should say by doing. Oh, whoa, look at that. Yeah, the movement in this game is very weird. Do I? I guess I don't have to. I could do whatever I want. Banger alert? Question mark? It's kind of winning me over. I don't lose stamina just by moving. I guess it was still regenning. What happens if I try to leave? Is it gonna go like, but thou must? That's not how that works. You can't go there yet. Do I really have to keep my stylus out? I'm just gonna put it down. Me, oh, and bro, like my bro. But we're honest citizens. Is this bro? Look at him. My brother and I have always been masters of wrongdoing, but that's all in the past now, mostly. My man, that's not how you introduce people. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Display. See, that is maybe a little too extreme, right? That is probably fine, right? Add space or reduce space? Separate screen spacing? Both upper and lower display. Oh, you can change it to only upper display. Side view mode. Like, we could do this because it's just the map, I guess. Can I then also do like this? No. If the problem is if we do this, there's cutoff. That's not good. I don't know. Maybe this is no, because if the top display is just more important, then this is just bigger, right? Wait, is the day progressing? Hold on. Change the display back. You see that on the top of the bottom screen? It doesn't look like it's moving like it would in Pikmin. I think this is a good compromise. You can see what's going on, right? Can I make it so that you want? Nope, that didn't do it. Oh, geez, did that mess it up? Can I control Z that? I just wanted to click off of it. I just don't want OBS to highlight the chat box that isn't doing anything. Sorry, I'm not doing anything right now. Speaking of not doing anything, tossed a letter in your mailbox earlier today. Welcome. This is Rupert. No? So many people to talk to. I love talking to everyone. Do I have money? Do I have money? I would like to better clothes. No, you're just a person. All colors of the rainbow? Okay. I think I'm gonna have to progress the story to be able to buy things. And that's why that other shop wasn't doing anything either. This fucking music. It's like almost depressing. So true, child. Artisan district to the east. west in the shopping district. Royal Castle makes sense. But what about the south? We don't talk about the south. Port Puerto? Are we gonna go to Port Puerto? Is this game British? I can't let you in without your story envelope. Yeah. Up, 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 up. Paladin's Hold. Maybe I'm gonna have to sew my own outfits like Final Fantasy 14. Now that I think about it, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe I pivot to sewing. I didn't think about that. I was like, I'm just gonna be fixing people's clothes or whatever. So this guy's design is crazy. So finding that Paladin is a class. You have like Mercenary and then Paladin. Up, 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 up. But like, I have to actually do something, right? This can't just be character creation and then like looking around the town and that's it, right? Surely? Well. Is that how that works? Honestly, like old library smell is pretty good, I think. Maybe maybe that explains a lot about what's happened to my brain. Can we make furniture? Is that the wood? I guess that's the wood thing. Dosh? Is it at level 5 localization team? We don't like level 5 localization team. They didn't do a good job with Yokai Watch. Just keep that in mind. But Layton's pretty okay, right? I don't remember any problems with Layton. The moving in this game is so strange. Did you see that angle? Now go away. Oh, I see. It wasn't actually that bad. And this is gonna be the Warriors. Warriors. On the D-pad. Oh. Hopefully I remember that. But yeah, I forgot this game has really funny dragons. Banger alert, by the way. Hopefully you can hear it. Like a Bookworm Deluxe music. It's off limits. Don't ask me why. Guys, come on. This isn't a class though, is it? Maybe this is like the mayor's office or whatever. In Animal Crossing terms. No. Ah, this is kind of scary. Look at the silly cogs in the back though. How's this town? Like, this town is just starting once I moved here. Oh wait, speaking of, we're on the 3DS. How's that look? It looks about how you'd expect, but oh, it's Street Pass. But the text box is like very much in the forefront. Like very, like you could fit like 1.5. If my character was standing on the shelf that's under the text box, you could stack like 1.5, maybe 2 of them before they would, like, their head would touch the text box. That's how far ahead it is. I forgot though, I love the 3D effect. I might just be looking down at the game on the 3DS with the 3D effect on the whole time. Street Pass. Who are you? Ally. I probably can't use you. And you are multiplayer, so that's different from ally. This game might have been designed for multiplayer, like the other one, the new one that's coming out, I'm sure is designed for multiplayer. Nobody's home. My phone is just not working. Clock is running. Yeah, dude, can I turn off the alarm? Sheesh, it's been 30 minutes, but we'll finish looking around the town at least. Yeah, the same goes for dogs. Dude, I love 3D, but it's probably gonna hurt the shit out of my neck, so maybe I shouldn't do it right now. Real estate. Oh yeah, I live like at the top of that. Let me guess, I can't go through. Oh, this leads out of town. Hey, can I? No, okay. Oh, we're at the south of town. I guess that makes sense. We're close to being able to leave. I literally thought that like we were at the bottom and then our house was like relatively up here. Like there was another layer of town. Wee. I guess we'll take the letter. Letter from the king. Once you have received your license, I request your presence at the royal court. King Eric of Castell. But how do I get my license? You can talk to her from the side, I'm sure. How do I do that? I don't think I've got one. Unless you mean my driver's license. The guild office. Whoop. I'll mark your map just in case. Thank you. Follow the arrows? I'm curious what that looks like on the map. Was that in the song? It has to be. It's like 2 a.m. Yay! That sounded like it actually was somewhere outside of my earbuds. That was weird. Oh, God. The pouch. Touch the swap icon while the pouch is open to swap items in or out. An item in your pouch can be used instantly. Fit up to 8 items in your pouch at once. Okay, so this is like the equivalent of a radial menu, maybe? A quick access to items. Prologue. Welcome to Riveria. The problem with having the 3D on is whenever I look down to use the touchscreen, it's like my eyes are glitching. Boop. All right, I think we'll call it there for now. We really didn't start, and I would actually record another video just to actually start and play the game, but that's how it is with some of these part ones. It just be like that. How do I save? How do I leave? How do I close the game? What the fuck is this? What is this? I don't know. Hold on. I have to actually, I'm gonna Google. Saving in fantasy life. So I gotta do this now? Because when I start doing that, it's gonna probably start showing results for the new fantasy life and not the old one. Like Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. God, how annoying. You save at your bed or at one of the blue save point thingies. I'm assuming that's what this is. If only I just examined it. If I was like, but we'll see what the fuck this thing is next time. Yeah. That's a fun little sound. Okay, so there are save points. They haven't invented auto-saving at this point. When did Fantasy Life come out? Fantasy Life release. I know what it's gonna... No, it actually showed the actual one. 2012! Holy God, the 3DS is so old and I always forget, man. Dude, the Switch is like, what? The Switch came out in like 2016 or, you know what? Switch release 2017. I know it's old because I remember taking it. What did I have on my Switch? No, actually, never mind. I took my 3DS with Yokai Watch 2 to my clients to do grinding. I could have sworn I took my Switch. No, I remember. I was thinking about how on Switch launch. It's Breath of the Wild. Odyssey? At that same client's house. This is irrelevant, but we're in overtime anyway. At that, like, whenever I think Odyssey was going to come out. And every time I would think about Odyssey, I would think about a very specific part of their house. I guess because maybe I was thinking about Odyssey while I was looking at that part of the house. I don't know, does anyone else get that? I get that all the time. Like when I'm thinking about, I know the area that I think of when I think of the thing, but I don't remember the thing. Well, okay, that was a bad example. But yeah, man, that's old, man. This is, yeah, time's flying, unfortunately. Kind of like this video, so I'm gonna end it and go to bed. And then we'll blacksmith next time, I'm sure, hopefully.